Hey Taurus, how are you? This is your general reading. I'm a clairvoyant medium, so I will be channeling messages from Spirit as I use the tarot, and I'm using the Rider-Waite, which is a lovely traditional tarot that I really like. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box. And I also give an extended. So we do a dive into some of the nitty-gritty information. But today let's get going and let's see what is happening in your world, Taurus. Okay. King of Pentacles, awesome card to start off with. Two of Cups, it's beautiful as your crossing card. Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, had some overanalyzing. The Death card, Major Arcana, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, beautiful card, the Magician, Major Arcana, powerful card, and the Ace of Pentacles. The first thing that I can actually see, Taurus, in your reading is that you have been, or in the past, you have had a tendency to overthink, overanalyze, get stuck in your head. I also see that you've had problems and troubles with regards to certain areas of your life that have caused you concern. But there's definitely a big change coming in your future. You've got awesome, powerful cards here, sitting here, that we will get into. These cards here, you've got Cups and Pentacles. So your heart is full and you are building your life again. But what I can actually see from the past, and I'm just going to get a clarifying card. Yep, the Two of Swords. So swords and swords. Swords is to do with, your thinking and your thoughts, but also planning, preparation, progress in practical, materialistic, monetarily, that type of area in your life, the very grounded type of energy, and how you view that, your beliefs about that, and what you've been planning and what you've been sorting as well. You've definitely got all of this on your mind, because I'm actually seeing that the King of Pentacles is where you want to be sitting. It's the card that you want to be. This is what you dream about. And the card that's crossing that is the Two of Cups. So it may be, or what I'm sensing in this reading is that you have a tendency to go off track when it comes to, you go off track from your plans to do with life and practicalities and reality and finances. You have a tendency to go off track or even hit the pause button when love comes along. And because that card is crossing you, it actually is signifying in this particular reading that you are wanting to get love on track again. You're wanting to be able to balance living your life, growing your bank account, feeling settled, feeling secure. A massive importance for Taurus is to feel secure in your life, to know that where you're heading and where you're going and you've got a plan, but also about the Two of Cups. So this can represent that you have met somebody or you're in a relationship. I'm not picking up on this particular spread a relationship from 20 years ago, that type of thing. I do pick up in this particular area. We'll see what the future holds, but in this particular area, this is either a relationship that you're in, and can also represent that does progressing forward, or there's a decision that you have had to make about trying to balance your life and your plans and your love life. Somehow they haven't been balanced or felt balanced, although there's good energy on both sides. But you're going to get there. You're definitely going to get there. And I get that has either troubled you, or what's troubled you is that, like you can throw yourself into the relationship and throw yourself into love, but it seems as though then you may neglect your career or your income or your job or your business or plans, for your life. And then if you sort of throw yourself into your life and that, then it's like your relationship is neglected, and you're trying to find the balance. Okay, so I'm going to call this um, rebalancing. I'm going to call this your rebalancing reading, because up above above the matter you've got the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is a celebration. So it's like friends and people and family and those that are around you, they want to celebrate your successes, and so do you, because you want to be successful. So you want to be able to know that you're successful in moving forward, in finding this balance and finding this harmony, and being able to make this relationship work. That's what I'm getting. Because the Page of Pentacles is down below, and the page sets out on a journey, and that journey is of materialism and finances and practical matters as well. But also about that you have a plan, and this plan is something that you're setting out. So that can also mean that you've got a new business, a new job, a new career, or something like that, and there's a new journey that's starting. And you don't have to be someone that you think you need to be, Taurus. Just be yourself. Just be authentic. The Page of Pentacles has to be authentic, and just back yourself and understand your self-worth, and that it's a really good card. So the Death card comes along, goes, yep, okay, that's all really good, but now it's time for change. And change heralds in some really powerful cards that we'll go through in a minute. And I will be clarifying this. And also in the extended, I will be going into the energy here of this relationship. Even if this means that you are wanting a relationship like this, but I just get this feeling and this sense that if we just spend a little bit of time on that relationship card, the Two of Cups, we're going to bring up some interesting information there. So Death comes along and goes, right, time for change. And who comes trotting in? The Knight of Pentacles. So whereas you started out and you were the Page of Pentacles, change comes along and says, okay, the Knight. The Knight is very swift moving, so there's a powerful moving forward. And what I'm actually getting is the change is because you have been working on getting that balance between work and job and income and love and feeling settled across the board. And when you get to that place, it's almost like the universe goes, right, now we can bring in all the good stuff because you're balanced. You've got yourself to that balanced energy. And balance doesn't mean that you feel happy every single day of the week. It just means that you are accepting, you're flowing, you're aware, and you're trusting your gut feeling and your intuition. As long as you trust yourself, you've got balance. It's pause, breathe, rest, all that type of stuff. So balance comes in. The Knight of Pentacles is heralding in a good change. And if that is that you've got a promotion or your business has increased, there's you've got a pay rise or there's a new job coming in, but the Knight of Pentacles heralds in good news when it comes to finances. And then the Four of Wands comes in. So if this relationship is something that you're looking to be able in the future, someone you can settle down with, plan for the future, have a family with, or even if this is just about you wanting all of this for you and your family, this is very much on the cards. You are going to reach this beautiful success, because this card is about success and celebration. It's almost stepping back and saying, this is what you've planned for, this is what you've worked for, this is actually what's coming. So if this Two of Cups, and like I said, we'll go into the clarifying, happens to be a partner that could possibly be saying to you, you're working too hard, you're working too long, you're working too much. When you find the balance in that and they feel balanced, it's like bang, 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 life just goes on skyrockets. Of course, it doesn't happen overnight, but over the weeks to come, you've got really great opportunities coming in. And then the Magician, a major arcana card, which is to do with manifesting abundance and prosperity, well-being, health, open heart, receiving love, giving love, peace of mind. Magician manifests everything in life, the whole kit and caboodle, everything we're wanting. So with those three cards lined up, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Magician, this is pretty much saying anything that you are wanting to put in place and to bring about and to manifest, you are going to be able to do that, Taurus. And whereas once you may have felt like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? What do I do? What do I do? Stressing about whether or not you can get it done. And then all of a sudden I'm getting celebration. So you kind of got to realize that there's nothing you need to do. It's more about what you need to be. And you're needing to be balanced and working to the plan. And day by day and week by week, it's going to unfold for you. You've become wiser, is what I'm getting. And then the Ace of Pentacles, look at that. The Ace of Pentacles is success, and it's also giving you the Ace of, the financial, materialistic, and all of those types of things that make you feel as though you're prosperous. So really, really good card. So let me just quickly go into, I'm going to go into the relationship stuff in the extended, because I know that when I start to dive into that, we're going to spend, like 10 minutes on that, at least. And then, so I'm just going to quickly go into this Knight of Pentacles. So we've got the Star card, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so we've got two major arcana here. So the Star card is saying to you, you must keep your dreams and wishes and wants alive and to dream big, because the things that you're coming. So with the Knight of Pentacles leading into the Star card, it's like you're doing this for your dreams. You're doing this for the happy days. You're doing this for a purpose and a reason. And I get a little bit of risk-taking. I hear Spirit saying risk-taking. And if that means that on a financial level, or even if it's to do with a business or a job, you are quite comfortable with a little bit of risk that you're taking in some way, either investing in yourself or applying yourself or learning or upskilling or just throwing yourself into this job to accomplish in some way. Because the next card out is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is about balance. This represents the yin and the yang, and it also represents the corners and the areas of wisdom and spirituality, which is to do with balance. And in the past, you have really not struggled, but you've really had to do some big thinking about decisions. This is about decisions and thoughts. And the High Priestess is here to say, you've got this. All right. So you are balancing yin and yang, which is, high and low, in and out, above, below. It's the yin and yang of life. Like wherever there are some days or some moments where it's heavy going and it's stressful, there are other days where it's easy and it's light. So that's what the High Priestess gives wisdom around. And I see this Knight of Pentacles, the Star card, and the High Priestess. And so here we come along to the Three of Pentacles, which is about negotiations, contracts, signing papers, signing on the dotted line, coming onto the same page. This could be to do with the sale of something or the purchase of something, but it's a practical thing because it's got to do with pentacles, and there's other people involved. So it can mean agents or employers or business associates or even clients, if you're doing sales. But this is about also your remuneration. And so the Three of Pentacles is where sometimes you're having to pitch yourself. And that pitch yourself means speaking up and blowing your own trumpet. Although what I get with the High Priestess is it's more that your energy is now going to be showing people that you have come a long way in your confidence. There's on a wing and a prayer, be like the swan, all cool, calm, collected on the top, and sometimes always paddling really quickly underneath. But no one needs to know that until we fake it till we make it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that this is how important this is to you, Taurus. And what I hear Spirit saying is all your family and loved ones in Spirit are backing you and are behind you. It's kind of like you're having to prove to yourself, if not even trying to prove to someone else, that this is you, or this is what you can achieve. And I don't get that you're doing it for kudos. I get it more, it's like a self-worth, self-esteem. Because if the Two of Cups, if there's been a rocky road in a relationship, or if this is a new relationship and you're really wanting to set some foundations for it, or the time has come in your relationship to look at future plans, you very much will place this as being important, as an important part of the relationship. I'm just going to look at the Four of Wands, which of course is celebration, and we've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Judgment. So there was a time where you didn't think this was going to happen. I get that there may have been loss in your past, loss that actually caused you grief, loss that caused you heartache or to have sleepless nights even. Because when we start to look at these happy days in the future, it's coming because of change. You've changed, so change can come in, and it heralds in happy days. But what Spirit's saying is, when you take yourself to this, which is your well-being, so if you go into that place where your heart and your mind aren't connected and they're out of balance, because the wands represents the spiritual you, the authentic you, the wise you, and to follow your intuition and your gut feelings. If you don't follow your intuition and gut feelings, your stomach's going to churn, basically, because the next card out is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is actually saying, it's a karmic cycle for you, Taurus. It's about time. I get this message that it's about time that you appreciated who you are and what you do and what you can do, the gifts that you've got. It's not about anybody else appreciating. If someone in the past didn't appreciate that, that's their bad luck. But you're getting yourself back to this balance again. And the Judgment card is actually, what this is actually showing is that not only is it about the angels and the universe and spirit guides being able to help you and assist you, but they're doing that because it's meant to be. So don't ever doubt yourself. This is actually meant to be. Okay, there's quite a lot that's actually come up here now for the future as well as this relationship and their change. This is all really good. So I'm actually going to dive into that in the extended Taurus, but can you see the guidance that Spirit is giving you, as if to say, you've done this, you're doing this, you're on your way to this balance. And this is balance, like I was saying to you, this is balance, materialistically and with an open heart and spiritually. Okay, So I look forward to seeing you in the extended Taurus, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.